Look how pretty. They're from the same clutch, or litter, I might as well say litter, because they're not clutch, it's not a snake, they don't lay eggs. So they're from the same litter. They were dropped off at my local pet store, like a week ago, I think. I went in there last week to go buy feeders for my geckos, like, and stuff to feed them, and I came across these guys, and I was thinking about it all week, because they don't get much bigger than this. They'll get like another size of what they are now, just like that. They'll get that, and that'll be that. But these guys can't secrete the oil in their body that they could if they were in the wild, if they were born in the wild naturally. So these guys, believe it or not, will only be able to do short distance flights, like from the cage to the bed, or the floor, from the floor, like around the house, like nothing real long and big, because they don't have like a sense of direction with it, or they don't know how to like stay up. But these are ducks born in captivity. We don't know if they're male or female, or 2 males or 2 females. It's kind of too young to tell. I was told by the guy that I got them from. He said a litter of like 20 of them or 40 of them, whatever he said, was dropped off. And I seen them and I just fell in love. This was the only yellow with the pink beak and black eyes and the white tail. You see it? White tail, pink beak, black eyes, yellow body, tan feet. Black body, black feet, an iridescent beak, all black with a shine, and black eyes for the black one. They are beautiful. If anybody knows the locality of these ducks, they were born in captivity. I don't know their birth date, but obviously it wasn't that long ago, because I know ducks come out pretty big, and I know this is what they look like before they get their actual adult feathers, so I know they're still a baby because they're still fluffy. But look at them. Again, look how beautiful that is. And yes, they're perfectly legal, and that's the problem with the pet trade these days. I mean, it's not wrong with the guy that I know that sold them to me, because I've been dealing with him for a long time, and he knows I love and care about all my animals. Like, I mean, you guys all know I have a house full of reptiles and exotic animals. I've had bobcats, lynx at one point, so, you know what I mean? Like, and the only reason why I ain't got them now is because I moved, and they went to other homes that were people to still take care of them to this day. Like, I get pictures and updates, so don't worry about that, guys. All my animals are taken care of. This right here is not their permanent cage, but you see the size of it? They have another section that you can buy. It's just another section to add to this gate. And what you do is you buy a longer blue tray, and it clips on to the sides like that. And I got it zip tied in the corners to pull everything tight. And then, where is it? Oh, this bread tie is, if you untwist it, you'll be able to open this top, and it swings up so I can get them. That's just so, like, when they do start short flying in, like, a couple weeks or a couple months, like, they'll be flapping like crazy, because they already flap. They try to flap their wings in the cage a lot. But right now, you know, it takes a lot of time to build trust with these guys, because, you know, anybody knows ducks, even in the wild, like, a duck is not the friendliest person like a geese. A geese ain't neither. Like, they try to avoid you. Some ducks will come to you if you feed them, and they recognize you, and they remember your face and your familiar face, but some ducks won't. When I went to the pet store, the guy let me reach in to pick my ducks, and I went to go reach for the yellow one right there, and the black one ran over and ran in the corner with it and jumped in front of it like it was defending it. It was so fucking cute. And then the guy was telling me, apparently with ducks, just like geese or quail, you need at least pairs, because if you only get one, it'll drive you nuts, and they'll chirp all night, and it'll be loud. So I ended up getting 2 of them. And you guys won't believe the price if I told you guys the price. But it was under $50. But that's the problem with the pet trade. Thank God the guy knew me. He knows I'm a good guy. I love all my animals. But it goes to show you, like, some random screw-up could have walked into that guy's pet store, and if he didn't use good judgment, he would have sold somebody fucked up these 2 beautiful, beautiful birds. Well, ducklings. Look at them. Anyway, guys, I just want to get on here. That is a regular dog bowl with just a tad bit of water, because I don't want them to drown or get too wet, because I don't want them to get cold too easy, because then they'll catch a cold. That's just regular duck diet. It's like a dried pellet food. That is a cardboard box with the front cut out of it so they can go in for protection. There's 2 towels laid on top of each other so they can lay on top of them, and when they poop, it's just something for it to lay on so I can clean it and change the towels. I mean, I don't mind washing the towels. And that blue thing's from something to dip under. I got them in this cage with like this real thick blanket on top that I drop down over the top. My fan is always on in my room because I have reptiles, so it gets hot from all the lights in the enclosures and the heat mats. But I do have a fan that runs constantly, so these guys will always be okay. But look at them, beautiful, playing in the water. The guy said they barely know how to swim because they're babies, and these type of ducks that are born in captivity, these dwarf ducks, really don't hang around the water as much, like play in the water like a regular duck. But this yellow one, since I brought in him, he keeps jumping in the water bowl. The black one jumps in it when I reach in to pet him. The black one will jump in the bowl when it's scared and gets all wet and freaks out. But this one stays in the bowl. And you see how he's grooming himself? Like, he's already taking care of himself. These are very, very smart animals, believe it or not. Like, anybody out there that knows ducks will tell you, like, these are smart animals. Look at them. They're highly intelligent. Their mind goes like a mile a minute. And if you guys are friends with George on the Goose on Facebook, go over there and give him a shout out too. I mean, I've always been into reptiles, and I've only been into reptiles mainly, but the one that really got me into loving like the ducks and the geese, because I've always liked ducks when I was a kid, but I just never had in a million years didn't think I'd be able to get close enough to try to touch one or own one. You know what I mean? Now I got the opportunity, so it's like a blessing. And these guys only get like the size they are now. They'll get another size like that, and that's it. They stay little. They are not clipped like their wings. It's just in the wild, ducks secrete oil in their feathers and in their body to help them when they're born naturally in the wild. But the animal's body knows when it's not born in the wild, it won't naturally secrete the oils because it's from the sun and the water and the salt and everything that they, you know what I mean? So, like, they can't fly good. They can fly short fly when they're old enough, like from point A to point B, but like a long distance, no. From the cage to the bed or from the bed to the floor, yeah. They can flap and come off and flap and go up. But look at them. Well, right now they just flap. They can't even swim or fly. They're not even really swimming. If you look, you see the yellow one, he's standing in the water. The water's not even that deep. If they wanted to, they could fold back their legs and float. They don't even know how to float yet. It's crazy. Like, apparently, I thought, like, ducks are supposed to come with that knowledge when they're babies. Nah, not these ducks. Not these type of ducks. Like, you have to, they pick up on it on their own, yes, but they pick up on it when they're a little older than this, the guy said. That's why when he sold them to me, he said, don't put a lot of water and food in the cage. Just put food down every day like that and leave water down every day. But don't put a lot of water because you don't want them to get too wet, or you don't want them to get in and not be able to get out and drown themselves. So there's like maybe 1.5 inches water, 2 inches of water in there at the most. And look at him. Picking on his sibling. I'm hoping it's a boy and girl. That would just be cool. I do not believe in, like, breeding to incest. Like, I will not be doing that, so nobody ask. I just hope it's a boy and girl because then it'll be brother and sister. If it's sister and sister or brother and brother, I'm still fine with that too. But I do know they're related. They're the same bloodline. Just from the same parents, just different color. But anyway, guys, I want to get on here and show you guys. I'm getting ready to post on Instagram, so find me on Instagram under my name, _Jason Instagram, or _Instagram at _Jason, like either or Facebook, Jason Clerican. Or you can email me at jasonclerican@gmail.com. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I will be posting more videos on a regular. I post YouTube videos, so be an eye out or keep an eye out for these little guys as they grow up. Because no, I am not planning on doing anything to harm these ducks. I love my animals, like I said in the beginning of my video. And these guys are basically, because they're the only ones that are here, is this litter in captivity. So these two, and then their family members are the only ones that are in captivity. So basically, it's just the parents These are like the only babies. These and the other ones at the pet store. So there was only one litter of babies that are born in captivity of these. And I got 2 of them. So I just want to give you guys, you know what I mean, a quick video of that. You're looking at 2 very, very rare ducks. Very rare. And like I said, guys, that's the problem with people and pet stores and exotic pets places. Not trying to speak bad about the guy and his family, because they got to make a living, and I know they love their job and they love their animals. I mean, the guy has customers that he deals with all the time that brings birds in, and like he gives them free service and clips their nails and gives them shots. Like, it's a really, really good guy, you know what I mean? Like, it's just somebody fucked up could have came in there, and just because they had a pocket full of cash or $1 million, if he thought they were good, he would sell to them, and you never know where the birds are going to end up. So that's my whole point. Like, don't be an impulse buyer. Like, when you buy something, think of it long term. Think of it as, like, this right here is not an investment. My reptiles are not an investment. This is something I love doing. But when you buy these animals, you got to think of it like an investment. You got to think of it long time. Like, these ducks in captivity can be 10 to 15 years at one point, living lifespans, depending on how you feed them and take care of them. I know George, the goose on YouTube, he's almost like 30. So it's like, it is what it is, you know? Yes, you can own Canadian goose in captivity if you got babies. You can have ducks in captivity. So please, anybody with negative comments, this is their permanent cage, but it will be a longer one once they get bigger in a couple months. So please stay out of my inbox and comments with like the trolling and the tough guy stuff. No, I don't think it's cruel. Do I think it's cruel? I mean, yes. But do I think they have a better life here now at this point, now that they're with me and the animals? Yes. Because I'm moving out of here and I'm going to be opening up a bigger area. So that's what I want to do, guys. I want to get on here. Like I told you in the beginning, when I started my channel, my video was all about conservation. And look, they gave me duck food, right? And inside the duck food is the dry food. They have worms in it too. And I didn't realize it when I was scooping it out. But apparently I got a worm out of it, and the black duck noticed it, and you know, he's trying to eat it. I noticed it after I put the food in, I seen the worm. But the ducks weren't paying no mind to it. Now look, the black duck's tearing that worm up. Sorry guys if you get a little skirmish. That's why I'm not really zooming in. But he's shaking it around. Look at them, they're already eating on their own. They know how to hunt. Look at the yellow one. She's not even, or he or she's not even worried about the worm. That's I think like a duck and seed and bird food diet, like crunched up. It's all dry. It's like not wet. I know it looks wet, but it's like all dry, like drier than like dry weed. Like it's dry, but they like it. It's got seeds and everything in it. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I will be posting more future updates on these ducks, so keep an eye out and let me know what you guys think I should name them, because I was going to name that yellow one right there, honestly. I didn't want to be too original, but I didn't want to go too crazy. I was just trying to stay original. I was going to name it Donald Duck. Only reason why, even though it was a cartoon, nobody I've ever known that has ducks, even on their farm, has the name Donald Duck. You know what I mean? They might have Donald and then something else. Like, so it's first for me of Donald Duck, you know? So the yellow one might be Donald Duck. The black one might be either Midnight or something else. I don't know. So it's either Midnight or Donald Duck. So you guys let me know in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Keep the post notifications on. I will be posting eventually this video after I edit something. And on top of that, I will be starting a merch line. If you guys think that's a good idea for me to look into getting like shirts with these guys on it, like drop me like a comment saying I'm in for it, and then I'll get back to you guys. But leave your email with the comment so I can get back to you guys, because I'm not going to do it over Facebook. Like, leave me the comment over Facebook, but leave me your actual email so I can, you know what I mean, keep it private between me and whoever it is I'm dealing with. Not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just confidentiality. Like, I respect my my people, you know? Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys. You guys have a good late weekend. Be nice to each other. Be kind. Spread kind words. Have love for each other. And be safe. Stay corona free and stay 6 feet apart, guys. Practice safe distancing. Bye.